going everyone? Welcome to Rads. This is my matchday vlog for Nottingham Forest versus Burnley in the Premier League. I cannot wait to be back at the world famous City Ground, hopefully for another fantastic game and atmosphere. Should be a tough one really. Obviously they're bottom of the league. We're actually in a very good position, having had what was on paper a very tough start to the season. So things are feeling quite good. There's 7 new players that we could potentially see. I doubt we'll see all of them tonight, but I'm looking forward to seeing the likes of Ibrahim Sangare, potentially Dominguez, Origi, Hudson-Odoi, players like that. A few injury doubts, Danilo and Alanga might be out, so it's going to be interesting to see who's fit. But I'm just looking forward to playing another game. I'm not going to play unfortunately, but you know, I'm going to watch the game. If you do enjoy this, please like and subscribe to Rads. It goes a long way, trying to get to 6,000 subscribers, bringing you the best content I can, mainly on Nottingham Forest. Vlogs like this, it all goes a long way. Up the Reds. Rad Dad. Hello. How you doing?
I'm fine.
What are you thinking today?
Today, Burnley Part 2.
Yes.
I just hope that it's not such a bad game with the Carabao Cup. It won't be. This is the Premier League. We've got some new players. I'd like Sangare to feature. I don't think he will.
I think he might come off the bench, very least.
He may be on the bench, but exciting times. And what are we at the minute? 12th?
I think so.
We are 12th. We win today, we're going to be 7th, is it? Am I right in thinking? 7th. But I'm going to go for a 2-0 Nottingham Forest victory. Convincing performance. Much better than it was the last time we played Burnley.
Yeah. Up the Reds.
You Reds, come on!
Right, we've got Jay here. What do you think today, mate?
It's going to be a tough game. Burnley press well. They're a good team, despite the performances to start with. They played good teams so far, and they're playing another good one today. So we're going to make it difficult for them, but I think they're going to pack some punches as well. But you know, I think Forest will win. But yeah, we've got to make sure that we don't crack under pressure too much, because we're a bit prone to it at times, I think.
I agree. Totally.
So, come on, you Reds.
Up the Reds. So I'm here with Dave. What do you think today?
Well, I'm here with Dave as well. Two Daves, you're getting 2 for the price of 1. A Forest win in a very tight match, David, I think. I've got a lot of respect for Vincent Kompany. He'll be thinking, well, we've beaten Forest here once, admittedly with, you know, 2 different teams than the ones that will go out on the field tonight. So Vincent's a very, very dangerous opponent. He's got a good bunch in Burnley. I just think Forest, if they can recreate that which happened at Chelsea, which was absolutely fantastic,
brilliant,
you know, gritty, not spectacular but gritty, I think Forest will just about grind a win out tonight. It'll be either 1-0 or 2-1 to Forest. I don't think it'll be spectacular, because either it'll be the same lads doing this, you know, doing the same sort of thing they did at Chelsea, or there'll be some new ones, and that'll take a bit of time. There are certain big teams struggling to get anything going. Manchester United, Manchester United and Chelsea going nowhere. We're above the pair of them. A win tonight, any shape or form, and I think we go 7th in the table.
7th. European tour?
Let's not get the one thing we must never do. Cloughie would never let us do it.
We are only in September.
We are only in September. We've only played 4 games, and we must not get carried away. There are going to be some downs as well as some ups, you know. But I just got a sneaky feeling that a narrow win for us tonight, and that would do me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll see how we get on. Come on, you Reds.
Alright, I'm with Elliot here.
Hello.
How do you see today going?
See today going?
Yes.
We need to take it very, very seriously indeed, because if we play like we did against Bournemouth last year, they're going to punish us. So,
absolutely.
I'm hoping for a 2-0 win, but it's not going to be a pretty 2-0, if that makes sense.
I can see that.
I can definitely see that, yep. So keep subscribing to this young man right here.
Thank you.
Today's fact is, recently in the Titanic Museum in Tennessee, 3 people got hospitalised because they were smashed over the head with an iceberg.
Blimey.
It was a plastic one.
Was it?
Yeah, and they recently got, the police got done for it. So, yeah, that's today on the Reds.
Fascinating. You don't get this anywhere else, anyone.
You don't?
So
No.
keep subscribing.
No, I'm a massive nerd. So.
How you doing, Eve?
No, I'm okay.
Yeah? What's your prediction today?
I think got a couple of predictions. I've got a couple of predictions of winning, one if we draw. So if we win, I think it will either be 2-1 or 3-1, and if we draw, I think it will be 1-1.
I prefer the win, to be honest.
Me too. Yeah.
Oh, the Reds.
The Reds.
Interesting team. Sangare straight in to make his debut. The most attacking team I've seen from us in a long time. Got 4 forwards there. Wani, Morgan, Hudson-Odoi, Nusani of course, Alanga, Montiel in for Urier. McKenna keeps his place. Yates on the bench. It's a bit of a surprise, but that depth is just unbelievable. Chance. Good God, man. Go on, Turner. Hold him. With a big chance. He's going up. Replay of Sheffield United game, to be honest, apart from the fact that we aren't winning in this first half. Played some great stuff at first. We were really lively, very quick, really on the front foot. But Burnley are doing some expert time wasting, and fair play to them, they're doing a good job of it, and it is getting to us. Potential booking red card for Burnley. Red card for Burnley. So full-time analysis of that 1-1 against Burnley, rather average. Not all we wanted to see against Burnley. They were a really frustrating team to play against. Their tactic of being very, very slow I'm bending the rules a bit, if I'm entirely honest, and I'm not even just saying that to wind anyone up. They were bending the rules, getting a lot of yardage in their throw-ins, and just being very difficult to play against. And I think it really disrupted us. Their plan worked. That's exactly what they were doing it for. It was a good start to the game, really lively start to the game, playing at a quick tempo. But things changed quite drastically. I do think Burnley's tactics did definitely play a big part in that. It was a good first goal for them, or the only goal that they scored in the end. Brilliant, brilliant goal by Hudson-Odoi. He's going to be a star for us. I really hope he will be anyway. It's just what he needs. He needs a season like this to get the best out of him. There's clearly a player in there, so really excited about Hudson-Odoi and what he can bring to us. But again, it was just chance after chance for Burnley, and just giving them way too much space and being so passive. And this is what I was thinking when I saw the lineup. I was quite surprised. We went from one extreme to the other, either 3 at the back or 3 midfield, to 4 attackers all on the pitch at once. And I love that attacking intent, but it's a bit overload. You don't, for me, you have like 4 attackers on the pitch when you need to go for it. You need to have some kind of structure at the back or in midfield. And I just think in the Premier League, we've seen at times when it's 2, we get a bit exposed. 3 at the back isn't entirely needed, but I think if you're not going to have 3 at the back, you need 3 in midfield, or if you're not going to have 3 in midfield, you should have 3 at the back. I just think it works. 4 in attack only left us with 2 forwards on the bench in obviously Origi and Chris Wood, and you know, it could have worked, but I just felt like we missed that. Going from one extreme to the other didn't really work. For me, Sangare was very average for what we paid for him. £30 million is an awful lot of money, a lot of pressure on him. I'm not doubting that he can be a good play for us. First game, okay, fair enough. But for what we paid for him, it didn't impress me, to be honest. I wouldn't be against taking him out of the team against City, and I don't expect that to happen. You've got to have Yates in there. I know people will say I'm a big Yates fan. I big him up for no reason. I big him up because he's quite clearly important to the team. What he offers, his leadership, his energy, you need it. We do need someone like Felipe Onyekati in there. No respect to Scott McKenna, but you need one of those in there. I don't know where Willy Bolly was today as well. And Tavares, I think he did a lot better than Montiel. He kept making pretty basic mistakes. Montiel, no doubt. And again, these lads are new. They're gonna make mistakes. You've got to let them settle in. But I'm just saying what I see really. You need Serge back in there, and you need Yatesy. So if you haven't enjoyed this vlog, everyone, please hit the like button, subscribe to Rads if you're new. I'll see you soon for another video. I'm not entirely sure what it would be. Definitely Man City coverage at the very latest. But yeah, stay tuned everyone on the Reds.